What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with another Soul Strike video. And in today's video, we start a new series giving you guys that road to conquer 6,000. So for those of you guys that have been keeping up with me over the last 8 months, we've been making some progress slowly and steadily. But, you know, with the recent change of the fire meta over the last few months here, with the recent change of the introduction of pets and, of course, the additional attributes that have been put into it, we've been pushing really hard. We've been climbing a lot faster than I have. So in today's video, we're going to kind of go back to that process that we did when we first started the Soul Strike journey, which is kind of give you that let's play, let y'all know what's going on, show some account progressions, and kind of give you a feel of what I've learned along the way. So again, fam, if you guys are excited about the rebirth of the Let's Play series, but, you know, kind of recoining it as the, you know, road to conquer 6,000, then do me a favor, show your support, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. So again, I'm not really sure when our last update was, probably a couple of weeks ago, but we were in the vicinity of, actually, we were on stream with Comptos, and I think we were right around 4,500, 4,600. Again, we haven't really had too much of changes, but we have been pushing our way up and doing pretty well. As far as the, you know, character class goes, we still only have the Sword Master. We really haven't focused on, like, take a look at a particular sword per se to get the additional value out of it. We just kind of been utilizing what we have here and just taking advantage of its overall passive here, having that additional damage here with regards to the attack and of course the HP as well. Now, as far as the attributes go, again, more or less the same as you guys remember 2 to 3 weeks ago. Once we got this double up, you know, essentially feature through the attribute tree, it exponentially like brought up our account like beyond belief here, and we had to make some adjustments with regards to our points just to get to that point. And then now that we're getting some points, we're kind of going back into the main 4 trees here and provided a little bit of added value here. So I think one of the things that we did initially was we went back here and got the weapon master so we can get a little bit of value out of the guns and getting that chance to get that lucky crit. Down below on the albedo, I don't think we've done anything extra outside of a little bit all element boost. Again, I think there's going to be a better choices for me, but ultimately we're going to get enough points to kind of cover everything through and through. So I'm not really too concerned about it. Constellation rise, again, I've been playing around with trying to fix up Aquarius and Taurus. Pisces is kind of where I want it to be. It's been really good for me, even though I don't have as many mythical stars as I would like. The mythical stars that did land really provide a lot of value to the stats I'm looking for. So again, the other 3, not really looking to where I want to be, so we'll make some adjustments as we go. But I've been starting with Aquarius since it doesn't cost as much resources versus the Pisces one, and trying to make it come through. Now, going back to the upgrade I'm kind of excited about because, again, we finally went through that first round of like big, like the cube and the awakening and whatnot. Now we're back to essentially the second round, and, you know, the resources that it costs to, like, you know, upgrade this stuff, not really too bad at all. I feel like I can, you know, do 2 to 3 days of farming the content, the dungeons, and get enough to get these level 30s here. You will see a drastic change though on our abilities, especially not just the second stage here, but the third stage as well. We have a lot of triple S ones here. Again, not the ones we want when it comes to the full-on of aggressive approach and the ones that have been reckoned to by the Discord community. But again, it's just one of those ones that we're going to go ahead and, you know, just try to get as many triple S as possible, and you know, try to find ones that kind of fit the bill and will work really well here. But this has been the main one for me. This is the one that I've been utilizing. I was looking to go with a fire boost, but I ended up rolling like a few days ago the all element boost, so we went ahead and keep that. Now, the one thing I did not realize that Xerixion was the one that told me in the Discord community was the ability to enhance every single line, and this ability of enhancement goes through each line and stays with each line. So this is one of those things where, you know, even though it's a, you know, small little improvement here, it's still a little adjustment, still an improvement. So we'll go ahead and take it here. So now I'm working these up, trying to get them up to, you know, every single, I'm trying to get to, you know, plus 15 for each one, then plus 20 for each one, so on and so forth, just working our way up here. Not really sure how high we can carry it, but we're going to keep on you know, kind of working with that here. Now, as far as the skill goes, again, we have been playing around without question the fire barrel. Fire barrel is just too strong to get away. I did take away one skill ability, and I did throw back in that overload. I do have that overload in here. because we did get it to Awaken 8, and so now we have that additional duration to 15 seconds versus like 7.5 seconds, something like that. So I think that is a lot of value for your particular character. We're playing around with that versus just like a regular skill and whatnot here. I will say this though, I am looking to potentially get this Ikari skill here, but I'm going to wait till I get this one to A3. So we get that attack buff as well. Again, remember that the overload, and I might be doing this all wrong here, but the overload provides it for you, the person, provides that attack by 33%, but it also provides the damage received. So I was thinking to myself, if I can get this one to A3, I can get that, additional 30% attack that I was getting from the overload, but I can also get this additional damage from this one. And again, remember, this is not the Ikaris from many, many months ago where you can't, utilize your skills. This is a little bit different. And so I think that's going to be working out pretty good here. But we're still using the same other skills for some other nature, Phoenix, Sword Tomb. We do have enchantments for all of those now, so we're sitting in a good spot. I think the biggest change that I made, if you guys remember, we met up with Riven Sue and we played around with this Elena, who's been absolutely amazing, providing ourselves the additional fire res reduction by 25%. That was what we got a lot of value on. In addition to just having overall extra damage because we got this one at an A8 at that time. Now I wanted to go ahead and swap it out with Miss Ikari here, or Mr. Ikari, I guess it is. Because we recently got this one here to A3, and we want to play around with this particular build to see if this one changes or provides a little bit more added value. Not only does it add an additional burn effect, but it also is going to be doing some additional damage if the enemy's under a burn effect here. It does have the reduction of the skill cooldown by 1 second. It's not a huge reduction, but I'm curious to see how it impacts here. And we're going to, like I said, we're just testing out right now and see how things go. As you guys can see, it's kind of weird. Every once in a while, I wipe, and then after a while, it goes through. It's kind of weird right now. It's kind of hard to say, like, if it's making a drastic change. But for right now, we're going to mess around with Ikari. I may test it around with little Sophia. I think she was good. Howard, I think, is still a great unit. So we're playing around with that as well. Biggest change when it comes to the relics is going to be the Orb of Wishes. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that come to a stream, we had a Mythical Relic skill or Mythical Relic select ticket. And for those that don't know, Orb of Wishes was one of the ones that they offered at a limited event a while back. Seems to be one of the hard ones to get as of now. But if you do get that Mythical Relic select ticket, this is definitely one of the skills that you want to get. Any opportunity to reduce the cooldown of a use skill is going to be absolutely amazing. So right now, I'm literally just focused on getting this one maxed out as far as possible here, because cooldown resetting is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that one alongside all these other skills here and go from there. The other big change here is that we did take full advantage of the particular event going on, the limited event, the Pulling the Fire Keelan. Remember, this is one that we can get through the event, but I went ahead and went beast mode, went through all my summons, got as much as I can on this one to see how many copies I can get. Reason being is that the A5 is actually a really, really strong, right? Reduces the fire res of enemies hit by 30%. Again, remember, I used to have the ally that brought in that fire res, right? We had the ally that brought in the fire res. I took her out, put in the Kari, and so now this is kind of like balancing it out. I get the additional fire res from here. Now I'm seeing if I can provide another damage healer that provides more burns, more damage as well. So that's kind of my thought process to that. Maybe it's better for me to try something else, but overall right now, that's what we're playing around with. So we're going to go with the flow. I will say this though, I still am messing around with an Earth build. Of course, unfortunately, we don't have Divine Sword or the Armageddon, at A3 or A8, right? So this is going to take a while to do, but I do like the Earth build and some of the Earth allies that we have. So we're going to keep on working on that and see where we can go from that. This has pretty much been my setup right now for the infinite pots. I feel like there is some better setups I need to do, but I think it ultimately comes to my gear and having the different enchantments of each specific skill and having certain skills at A3, right? As you guys can see, still missing Blizzard A3, still missing Magnetus from A3. Got the enchantment, but still missing a couple of things. So yeah, we're just kind of having fun with that, and hopefully we can get that moving through. Again, if you guys saw from a while back, my overall board for the connected world is actually really low. We've been just kind of pushing the content, trying to get the levels up here, and we need to go back and just kind of clear the board, because ultimately I want to work my way up here to this next area. Again, remember, I'm not in like a high end guild or whatnot, so the guild, castle captures and all that's not so important for me. But I will say this: I definitely need to go back to the drawing board and go through all these stages and just kind of clear stuff out. As you guys can imagine, it's hard to do that when you're working on your different, hunting commissions and stuff like that. But yeah, it's little by little, I'll get there, and we'll get it cleared out here. But ultimately, right now, again, the goal is to get that 6,000 rank for the Conqueror and push our way up. And right now, with regards to the fire meta, how strong it is right now, it's kind of hard to deviate from that because it's just too good here. But as always, fam, the only way that I've been able to climb up in the ranks is because of you guys, the viewers, you guys on Discord, you guys in the chat, in the comments below. You guys have been providing me a lot of good feedback here. So yeah, any opportunity to get additional insight, feel free to backseat game for me, man. I always appreciate it. But yeah, man, that's where we're at right now. We're looking to make our way up here. I'll give you guys some updates as everything unfolds. Until that next video, guys, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care.